Hey Cancer, welcome to Karma Light Readings. I'm Karma. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'm gonna just be real honest. This is my third time trying to do your reading. I'm a little frustrated, so hopefully this one sticks. So if you're new here, welcome. Please make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. For those that are new, I'm a Taurus Sun. Mercury North Node. Cancer is my rising. And if at any time you do resonate with this reading, Cancer, please go ahead and hit that like button. Share it with your fellow Cancerians. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can go to my Etsy shop. You can check out all my reviews. They were taken down for a while, but I have put them back up. So yeah, check it out. All right, Cancer. I am just dying to get into your reading. I have been trying to do this. So I'm really hoping we can get it out this time. Everything kept interrupting me. First it was my cat opening the door, then it was my children, then it was the yard people, and whatever. But let's get into it. Let's see what is going on. For those of you that are new, we will be clarifying all the cards that come out on the table as well. All right. The Four of Swords, okay. To the World. To the Tower. To the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. For Cancer. So it looks like something has ended that kind of was shocking with the Tower here. What's interesting is I also feel like you were already in a state of rest or trying to just kind of put something to rest, like something that you just, I don't want to use the word and say you didn't have the time to deal with it. I mean, it could be that, but I feel like this was a conscious decision of, I'm not going to do this right now. Okay. And in that moment of waiting, because you've got a lot of cards here about waiting and ending. Okay, Four of Swords, the World, and the Seven of Pentacles. But what I find interesting with the Seven of Pentacles is this is almost like a temporary pause, or maybe you thought it was going to be a temporary pause as you were tending to something else, quite honestly, with the Seven of Pentacles. And in the middle of that, I feel a shift took place with the World card that created some type of ending that you definitely, I don't think you had foresight on this. I think that's what the shock is that I'm feeling. Tell me what the Four of Swords in the World is, please. The Four of Pentacles for Cancer to the Sun. This is an energy of somebody who, some type of partnership where it's almost like it was very possessive, very controlling. Like controlling your happiness. Or trying to control your success. And you put an end to that. This could have been a partnership, whether it was love, business, something like that. Yeah. Okay. There seems to be, you have Justice and the Ten of Wands. This is really interesting energy because at first I get this vibe that, you needed to lay something to rest. Somebody looks like maybe they were having a hard time letting go. You recognize that this was stealing your joy. You recognize that this was a result of cause and effect. And I also feel like the truth of the matter is this is a situation that just really was burdensome, kind of held you down. I also get the vibe here that while you were in the middle of trying to manifest something or build something or create something, this energy, again, like I said, was trying to stop it. Because the Tower comes in out of nowhere, and the Tower is releasing things that were almost too much. Clarify for Cancer. Yeah. So this makes sense. You have coach, mask, and bribe, endorsement. So there was somebody who was giving you advice or who was trying to guide you, and they had malicious intent. Very, very inconsistent energy here. Maybe even acting like they were listening to you, acting like, you know, they were obedient to what you were saying. I don't know how you want to see, but the intention was, let's cut something off. Let's withhold this person. You see, and then you have the Death card. And I don't think you saw this coming. This is some type of contract. Yeah, you definitely did not see this coming. Clarify, please. What's up with I'm just going to say the word destiny swapping, or people really trying to remove fulfillment and joy from other people's life and take it for themselves. That never works out. I mean, you may be able to take something from somebody, but you're going to have to pay it back in one form or another at one point, you know? And I'm not saying you. I'm saying whoever this person was. This was not a good idea because it's almost like somebody may have kind of sold you a dream and you recognized it in the middle of it. What's the current energy for Cancer in regards to this situation? Strength card. Strong Leo energy here. Ooh, 5 of Pentacles. What is this loss? To the Death card, to the 10 of Wands again. That's very interesting. Very overwhelmed. 10 of Swords. Some of you may be looking at losing a job here. But what's interesting is balance. Even if you just experienced a loss, Cancer, I see new coming in. This particular situation is really affecting your pride in self. It's really kind of called you to address certain energies. You have all fixed signs here. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. Whatever you have been going through, it has been a real test of your pride and your strength. And I do feel like you had to go through some sort of loss with the 5 of Pentacles here. What is the strength in the 5 of Pentacles? The Devil. This is about closing out a karmic cycle. There's the Tower. Okay. Broken pride. You see what I'm saying? You feeling trapped in a situation, wanting to just disconnect from a situation, materialism, broken pride, disaster, sudden upheaval. There could be a loss here. And as much as we don't, we just want an answer, Strength card to the 5 of Pentacles. This is like testing your faith. This is wild because this really does come out of nowhere with the Devil card here. This is a karmic cycle, something that's connected to your life. And it's like it's trying to attack you in moments of growth and success. and you feel defeated and worn down here. What is this? Could be dealing with an air sign here. Ah, there it is. Ace of Swords to the Knight of Swords. There's some type of truth or connection, communication, very assertive communication that comes through that gives you the truth or gives you some type of breakthrough that helps you understand and also helps you block out an energy. There's a relationship that's showing up as well, Cancer. The only reason why I'm not really tapping into this relationship is because I feel like that's on the outside of what else you're going through. Because this is about stability, foundation. This is something to do maybe even with work. I feel like the relationship is just kind of over here. You know what I'm saying? What is this? Yeah. Binding, obstruction, overload, overwhelmed, obligation. Is this devil energy? Is literally an obstruction that is just kind of like loading stress after stress, trauma after trauma, challenge after challenge, because I feel like you may have been making these positive strides and steps forward, and then everything that hasn't been released or healed is now showing up and it's creating loss. This is energy that you've got to release. You don't actually owe anyone anything but yourself. Somebody makes you feel like you are obligated to them. Yep, trap, trying to play the victim here and bribe you again. This is a setup. Something happened where I feel like it was a setup. Let's just be honest. I feel like this was a setup. You got stuck in a situation or tricked into some form of situation. Could have been a commitment, a contract, and whatever they presented it as is not what it actually was. Now you're overwhelmed and obligated and feel stuck in a situation. But with the Death card here, there is some type of breakthrough that happens that allows you to lay it down, to be able to walk away. Show me, please, for Cancer. Write down your visions. Judas is near. There it is. That's that devil. There is some type of betrayal here when it comes to your vision or your goal or whatever it was that you were working on. You need to express more gratitude in your life, repeating cycles and patterns. Start doing things differently. Don't respond the same way. Think differently. Heal yourself successfully. Somebody's hiding their feelings for you. There it is. Black magic is being done. Let things fall. God is realigning you. I told you, it's a setup. Whatever somebody's doing, it's a setup. They are lying to you. Solar plexus, affecting your self-worth. Money is coming in, but this Capricorn, this devil energy just keeps showing up. In whatever these, this binding energy is that's coming around you, it literally, the purpose is to withhold you, to hold you back. That's the setup and that's the trap. Ace of Swords as the outcome. Okay, that's interesting because we're going right into, here you are at the Chariot. That's your energy. What's the outcome, please? To the Fool. Okay, yeah, Queen of Cups to the Star, to the Empress. 10 of Pentacles. Whoever was trying to get away with something, 5 of Cups to the 7 of Swords. Again, this is somebody who they were trying to set you up. They were lying. There was hidden energy here. They're very sad and depressed. Why? Because you figured it out. You managed to get away. Scorpio, Aquarius energy. This breakthrough makes it very clear for you what you need to do. This is a sudden, quick decision to move in a different direction with the Fool. You're releasing all baggage. You're like, you're not coming with me. Whatever it is, I'm on my own. I'm taking a leap of faith. I don't need to bring any of this garbage with me. Yeah, the High Priestess. Please trust your intuition in this situation, because I think that you've already recognized where something has ended. You have the Ten of Swords. So you sensed intuitively a betrayal. And then there's this element of hitting rock bottom and feeling very broken down in a situation, Cancer. But with the Ace of Swords and the Chariot, it's like that truth, that clarity, it's no longer just an intuitive feeling. It's now being shown and represented in the physical, so you can make a decision, and it helps you just let it go. Yeah, there you are, the Chariot. This helps you change your direction after a period of reflection and understanding. I feel like, in a way, even if it's disappointing information, it boosts your confidence in the sense where you're like, it really just wasn't me. It really was this energy or this person. Yeah, very, very confident. Ace of Cups and the Lovers. I told you there's some type of love connection that keeps kind of... It's popping up on the side. I think there's just other things that you have to clear out and work through at this time. The direction in which you thought you were going to be going is not the direction that you will be going in. Okay? But this is a positive. It's a positive shift. It's a positive change. There's a real reckless energy around you. I don't think it's you, though. Oh, wow. Marriage. What's going on? Oh, you're looking for the one. So why is this love energy coming in out of nowhere? So are you ending a connection, a past connection? Because I don't get that vibe. I feel like there's everything else going off in your life. Work, other situations, friends. And then there's this love on the side that brings you a lot of passion. But something had to end. Yeah, relaxation, peace. Ooh. Who's this? Who's this that has some type of demonic influence on them? Some type of spirit that likes to go up against you to create a lot of stress. You feel like you keep having to overcome this energy. It's very, very controlling. Very, very controlling. This is Knight of Wands energy. Could be a fire sign. Like you're just trying to find peace in a situation. You could be disconnecting from one, and then this past energy tries to get in the way of you moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's in a new partnership, but it doesn't matter because it's still coming to you. You're letting go of something from the past to receive something new. Haters gonna hate. Cancer. I'm sorry that you have to go through this. Somebody has deep emotions for you. I told you there was love creeping up. Hallelujah. Sorry, Leo energy. Strength and pride. We saw that. You are exactly where you should be. Loved one who has passed protects you. You are a star seed. You're moving. And there it is. I told you, new love. In the midst of heartbreak. In the midst of heartbreak, there is new love for Cancer. You're moving, jobs are home. And I felt that too. Even you got your own energy twice, which also can represent moving. It can represent traveling. I do get the vibe that you're going in a new direction for sure. Some of you could travel for work, and that's what I'm tapping into as well. But whatever you've been dealing with in terms of stress and or loss is almost over. Quite literally, it's almost over. You have to remove yourself from this energy, and it's not yours. It's coming from somebody else projecting their negativity onto you. Disconnect, detach. Yeah, this is a chaser. This is somebody who chases you. I think it's someone from your past. Moving to the next phase, the butterfly, growing and evolving. Yeah, the runner. You're like, get away from me. You're running and somebody's chasing you, but you really don't want anything to do with them. Why? Because there it is. They're the snake. That's what it is. You need to protect yourself from this narcissist, the golden mirror. This is a snake narcissist who is in competition with you, which now makes sense at the beginning, where it's like an energy of somebody trying to block something. Yeah, you're in the middle of freedom from toxic relationship. That's what it is. Yeah, this was a karmic relationship. Karmic relationship, somebody may have had an addiction. Boat, you're moving on. This is in the past. Photograph, clock. I'm healing. I'm not dealing with this anymore. This was toxic. I don't want anything to do with it. I'm just letting you know the new is here, but you've got to allow yourself to properly disconnect from whoever's trying to hold you back. And I do think they're using their own energy work, binding spells, whatever they can, manipulation. It depends on, what frequency you exist on, in terms of which word is going to resonate with you. Manipulation for some, actual spell work for some. It depends what you believe in and where you're at. It's all the same to me, right? But I see you making the right decision, Cancer, and moving forward. All right, if you're interested in a personal reading where we can go into this a little bit deeper and more personal, please check out my Etsy in the description box below. I send you guys much love, Cancer, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.